Hello everyone, and welcome back to another episode on the Dustless SMP. So today we start at another new project. So this is the site of a massive bedrock breaker that we're making. So we decided that we're going to be making a new wither skeleton farm. And I think the design that we're going to be going for is one by TT, I believe. And also this bedrock breaker here, this is the one that me and Ches made a little while ago. I'll link that video down below. But yeah, so we can see everything that we have to build here. I guess we could put it also into all mode. So yeah, we have to build all of this. The top part here, these are just stationary. These are the distribution lines. So these are what provide the eggs to the player. Other than that, everything else is pretty straightforward. So yeah, we're just going to be kind of grinding out building this. And yeah, I'll come back again with more progress. Okay, so it's not actually too long later. It's about 2 or 3 weeks, I'd say. And we now have the entire breaker built. We're still working on the distribution. Currently, only the first 2, I believe. Yeah, the first 2 stations are done. Being built, but the second ones aren't even filled. So while we could run the breaker right now, we're not going to until the entire distribution is done. Because it's just nicer to run it all at once. So yeah, this took us a lot of time to build. Also, a lot of the members of Dustless stream this, so in case you want to definitely join the Discord and check out all their Twitches. So, with this being, well, pretty much done, also we did the mushroom removal here as well, so this thing is almost pretty much perfect to run. The last thing that we need to do is just build up these stations here, and also just fill them. Alright, so now I guess we can move on to the next project. Okay, so the next thing that we're going to work on is actually a cobble farm. Because the current one that we have is kind of an older version of this one that I showed on my channel. So yeah, we want to have at least 4 of these, so this would be about 100,000 an hour. Or just above, I think it's like 103,000, roughly. And yeah, basically, we want to have all of these with a nice storage component. So I made kind of this part here already. So we have an on and off switch. Also, these use, I believe that these are called CUDs. These are basically, oh wait, let me turn off the block volume. Yeah, these are basically, comparators can detect no block updates even in 1.12 as far as I'm aware. So, basically we have this, which is the on-off switch, and then here we have all the modes. So we can see, yes, we have something that gets reset each time, and then these go to one of 4 paths. So one is here, which is the just straight up going to storage. One is going to the furnace array, which we're going to do, and then a storage, and then furnace array, and then crafter. So, you can see all these options here. So if you go to crafter, oh, explosion of block damage. Okay, yeah, I kind of ruined this. Let's change this to false. Yeah, okay. I kind of broke the system a little bit. Let's fix all this. So, we have, I think this was how it's supposed to be. No, like this, I think. Yep, and then you can see, so the crafter just sends items directly to here. So when you hit the on-off switch, all the items just come directly to the player. Also, we have additional materials in this shulker box. You can send it straight to storage, which would be it going down this path here. Oh. Okay. Then the next one would be furnace, then storage, which is this one here, and then furnace, then crafter, which is this one. So, yeah, I guess we're gonna build this in survival next, probably in the next episode or something. because right now it's not too much of an issue, but yeah. Alright, so this is another project that we recently did. This was done a long time ago, and I just didn't show it because I was too lazy to record it. But yeah, basically, Dustless now has an FTL. So these are programmable TNT modules, and these can basically shoot up to, I think like at max size you can go to like 340,000 blocks, which we don't need, but I mean, yeah, whatever. So we decided to do 3 modules, mainly because of this issue. We wanted to have it so close to Nether Hub, as you can see here, that we sacrificed 1 module in the end, because this right here is a negative region, as you can see here, and this one here is the first positive. So yeah, unfortunately this FTL needs to be in these sorts of chunks, but yeah, I mean, it's really not that much of an issue. So yeah, there's also, in case you're wondering how the programming works, I guess I can explain it really quickly. So there's these 11 dupers, so these dupe up to 11 TNT. Actually, let's go into Spectator, it's much easier that way. Then there's these modules, which are, you can program, yeah, so here you can program 11 TNT, so on half of the, or I guess 1/4 of this duper, so this corner. On this side you can program 143, and then 286 I want to say, then 572 and 572. And that's basically how the encoding works. With that type of encoding you can get any possible number from like 1 to 3000. So yeah, that's kind of cool. I guess I could also show this in action. It's just currently programmed. Okay, to Husk. My client is probably gonna die, but I mean, hey, it's fine. Yeah, you can see Husk uses a lot of TNT. Yeah, okay, there we go. So yeah, here we are at the Husk Farm with the TNT looting setup. And you can see we're almost done digging here as well. Also made a very bad dig storage. Oh man. So yeah, this is basically the TNT looting for the Husk. Also, I guess we can also show some of the Husk Farms, because we actually made quite a bit of progress with those too. So here you can see the middle AFK spot. Then we have the switch, which turns on the portal caching and the farms. And these are the farms, by the way. So they go into the nether portals, as we said. I added water so that they get moved, so that once they go into the nether, they actually have momentum so they don't get entity crammed. And then at the bottom here, you can see the caching grid that we made. This was just a really bad one that I did because I couldn't get anybody else to give me one. Everybody else was lazy that I asked. So yeah, that's pretty much it. These also, the husks also appear in a slice portal in the nether, which you might have saw on the nether side. And then we use a player arrow to light TNT. And this way, yeah, I think you can see here. So this 0 takes in the TNT into this block. The arrow would be right on this corner of the piston right here. And yeah, the arrow would ignite the TNT because it would be a flaming arrow because of this dispenser here. The TNT would drop down with the husks, it would kill them, but because the player's arrow lit the TNT applies the looting effect, assuming that the player is holding a sword. And then this also drops XP, so we have a little bit of an XP filter here. And yeah. This was originally built for Hypnos Husk RNG, I believe it was. But yeah, we just use it for our Husk Farms because it was just the simplest thing to do. So yeah, soon we're going to also be building the return cannon for Husk, but right now we're currently lazy. I think also a couple of other people are working on a cannon for the Shulker Farms, which, actually I don't think I've shown that. I actually did that before I even started recording on Dustless. Basically, we made a giant tunnel. I guess we're trying to show this. Let's go to... What bot do we want to go to? I think end. Yep. So we want to fly... Oh wait, do we want to fly? I think this way. Yeah, the end is not very well. Yeah, so here you can see we're working on a Husk Farm cannon. This is for the Husk Farm, which is 30,000 blocks away. Also, yeah, we made this ice tunnel a long time ago. But yeah, so these are, or actually, I don't have to like Mac load it in because I haven't worked on it yet. But basically, we're just building off a giant cannon with like, I think it's like a 1,500 TNT or something like that. And that's basically just to get us to our Husk Farm. Also, we need to return cannon for that. I guess I probably shouldn't be staying in survival. But yeah, so that's pretty much it with the FTLs and also the Husk Farm. So yeah, we can move on to the next project, I guess. Okay, so the next project is actually our main storage. So the metadata converter is finished, and now we're replacing glass. So here with my texture pack, this kind of just looks like the concrete. But yeah, this is basically the edge right here. I think there's also more glass over here somewhere. Oh no, it looks like we're out. Okay. But yeah, basically we poured water right over the concrete powder once it was done converting. And then we run a water sweeper above those, and then now we're placing the glass. And that's pretty much it for the main storage floor. The next thing that we're probably going to do would be the walls, and then that's pretty much it for the main storage. Everything else should be done. We might do a decoration. Also, I think that we have plans to do a second layer here. So we added in a trapdoor here. Let's see where I am here. Oh, wait, this is somewhere else. Yeah. So there's basically just this little button here, which I'm probably gonna replace soon for a CUD. But yeah, so this basically just activates this circuit, and this pulls out the log first, then pulls out the glass, and then when it's putting everything back, it does it in the reverse order. So put in the glass and then put in the log. That's pretty much all that is for the piston extenders here. Once that's done, that's pretty much it for main storage. So yeah, or actually before we move on to the next project, we can also show some of the map art that we did. So we did this one, which is the Dustless logo. And then we also did this one, which is the trans flag, I believe. Other than that, that's pretty much it. We also have to do chunk loading, which I think we're gonna do, yeah, here, like right below the main storage. But other than that, that's pretty much it. Still have to clean up here, obviously. I think this here was a safe stating setup. Oh, yes, yeah. So, Chez, I don't know why he did this, but yeah, he made a 10 million bedrock stash for no reason. I don't know why he did this, or she, sorry. But, I mean, she did, so at least now we have 10 million bedrock, I guess. But yeah, other than that, that's pretty much it. That's currently done at main storage. So yeah, I guess that we can move on to the next project. Okay, so another new project. This one is the Mushroom Parry. So I believe that this perimeter was mostly done by Sky and Ghoulboy, if I remember correctly. And yeah, they ran a world leader right down to bedrock. And I believe, yeah, we have a trench on this side, which is going to fit a bedrock breaker. So for this perimeter, I think that we're just going to use the one that me and Chez made. But yeah, that one is kind of hard to build, but it's probably the best for 528 wide, which is exactly how wide this perimeter is. Also, yeah, the trench is ridiculously small. I never really noticed this, but yeah, it's only like, what is that? Roughly like 7 to 9 blocks, roughly. Yeah. And also, we're going to do the Y0 removal, I believe. So yeah, we can put the whole mushroom farm right at Y1 or Y0. But yeah, that's pretty much it for this perimeter, so we can move on to the next project, I guess. Okay, so the next project is right here at our nether hub, which is definitely in a good condition. Yeah, a lot of people have been complaining about the nether hub burning down, so I finally made a enclosure for the nether hub. Also, we've been digging here a lot. Well, I say we. I haven't done anything towards this perimeter, basically. Basically, all the other members have been digging. I guess I could also show the dig scoreboard. So yeah, Penta has 2 million, Shiva has 2 million, Raya has 1, Sky has 1, and I'm almost at 1. So yeah, there's a lot to do still. We have this fortress to remove, which is not going to be fun. We also have this fortress, which I believe this was Penta. Yeah, he started to blow up the nether fortress because he got a little lazy. Which, to be honest, I don't blame him for at all. Good on him. We're probably going to do the same for this fortress, but I'm not doing that because I'm probably going to blow up this bolt, and because all the rails are curved, that would be kind of painful. And I really don't want to do that. So, that's pretty much it. Also, this is actually going to be our next project, which I guess we can just fly to, because why not? This is our quad witch hut bolt, which, again, Sky hasn't finished. But yeah, it's well underway. But the quad witch is actually almost done now. The whole farm is functional, but we just need a storage and a perimeter deco. So we can show this here. Let's go into the world. Also, yeah, this is the FTL connection. It goes right from up here at the very top. You basically land in these 2 blocks, get pushed off. Well, not reliably, it's a tripwire. But yeah, and then you land down here, right in between the junk loading wires. I believe Penta did this one as well. Or Penta's done like all of the wires, because I don't know how to do the FTL programming on the 420. That thing just confuses me. So yeah, this is the quad witch hut that we did. Also, I believe that Penta finally fixed the bounding box issue, if I remember correctly. Did, right? Yes, okay. He fixed the bounding box issue. Here's still the dig storage, and you can see we have a septagon outline, or hex, I don't know what it's called, 7-sided polygon, whatever. It really doesn't matter. We also have a lot of gunpowder here already. Wait, where did all the gunpowder go? I guess somebody must have moved it or something. I don't know what this is, but let's go see what's down here, I guess. Yeah, this is just the loaders. Yep. So again, to recap how all this works, these are the witch huts. These were designed by GPW, I think. They use Zerotex with these pistons here. And yeah, basically the mods get conveyed, they go to this corner, and then they merge with their parallel one, their parallel hut. And then, yeah, so they go up this 30 meters a second conveyor. We were gonna originally use 30 meters for the whole thing, but we got lazy, so we just did 20 meters for the side ones. Then they go up here, they get side sailed along the ice. And then we do another 20 meters a second conveyor to the middle, where we burn them for a tick, and then push them with a down a cell. So all the witches go to here, and this basically allows all of them to drop fire resistance potions, because when they're drinking them and you kill them, they drop their potions. So the player would just stand here, aligned against this cobble wall, and just swing their sword. That's pretty much it with this project, though. There's really nothing more to show. Obviously, the dig progress is going well. I'm not even sure if people are digging here anymore, because the nether dig kind of overrode this area. But other than that, that's literally it to show at this area. So, yeah, let's move on. Okay, so the next project is actually one that I haven't worked on at all. So our iron supply is running actually really short. It's almost to a point where we are actually getting more gold. So one thing that Penta has been doing a lot is actually building a DDR11, which is a fancy name for an iron farm. I think it's actually, yeah, I think it is this gateway. That's what this one was. I guess if we fly in this direction, yeah, turn on chunk borders so I can actually see. Yep. So here's the one that Penta's making. Yeah. This is a 2048 village iron farm, if I remember correctly. I'm not sure though. But yeah, this is a really big project. We also need to get villagers out here, which I might actually do next, because I don't want to build, and I feel like doing villagers would be much more fun. But yeah, that's pretty much all that's been happening with this. We're just slowly building it up and making very short progress. But yeah, that's pretty much it with the iron farm. The gold farm, by the way, is the one by, who was it? I think it was, I forget who, I think it was Retchin Machines? Yeah, I'm pretty sure that this one was by Retchin. Let's see, do we have any more gold? No. Do we have any in here? Oh yeah, we have a lot, okay. So yeah, we're basically just trying to get a lot more iron because it's getting to a point where we're actually somewhat close on gold. And obviously, you should not be having as much gold as you should be iron. So yeah, we're just gonna kind of focus on making a better iron farm. Also the current one, I think, where can I go to see that actually? I'm not sure. This one's probably the closest that I can get. So this was Comet's 30 village iron farm, I believe. Yeah, we have a little bit more iron, but it's definitely not enough. Also, yeah, we have the auto crafting table on our SMP, so we can automatically craft the iron nuggets into iron blocks, which is really nice. Oh wow, these poppies are actually backfilling. That is not good. I have to clean that up. But yeah, we built this, I believe that we actually built this day 2. Yeah, this was a really early build. This one was just modified, by the way, so that it doesn't use waterlogged trapdoors, and instead it just uses pistons. But yeah, this district was kind of our whole beginning one. So we have a furnace array, also an old furnace array right here that I blew up. This was supposed to be a villager breeder, I think, but I kind of gave up on that, and we decided to do it in the end. Yeah, okay. Nathan just decided to build a shack randomly. I don't know. This is our slime farm, by the way. It's only 3 chunk, but the entire thing is pretty much spawn proofed, courtesy of Penta. Oh man, he missed a cave. Time to go ping him. But yeah, this is what we've been using since day 1, and it's given us so much slime. We got pretty much enough for a 288 by 2 no quarry within an overnight session. So yeah, this thing is really good. Wait, these? Huh. Wait, no, these broke. ITT broke these. Okay, well, it turns out that we accidentally turned on instant tile tick. It's actually kind of nice with these because you can use them as a one-way power source, but they don't power like on top or below. Yeah, those are kind of nice. But yeah, that's pretty much all that we have. Also, yeah, this is the current cobblestone farm that we have. As I said, this was an older version. It uses like hoppers. and what else does it use? Yeah, it uses dust here, because I got really lazy. And I didn't design the TNT system yet. But yeah, this is basically just the starter area. You can also see it in relation to spawn. You can also check out the whole map, by the way, on the overviewer. So if you join the Dustless Discord, on the welcoming page, you'll see that we have a Dustless overviewer, which you can basically take a online tour of the whole server, basically, which is kind of nice. But yeah, that's pretty much it with this area. So let's move on. Okay, next thing I wanted to show was just the map arts. So this is the one with the Dustless logo, courtesy of Penta again. And I think, where was it? Somewhere over here was the trans flag. Ah, yeah, here. Oh, I didn't even realize that we remade this one. I actually only knew about this bottom layer. Oh man. Oh yeah, and the frosted ice lines. Oh man, those are amazing. Also, did we rate this? Yeah, that doesn't really matter though. So yeah, I'm actually not sure how this one looks on the map, but it's whatever. Also, one thing that I actually also didn't show, which is here. Yep. So this is the quarry that we made, and you could probably guess what happened here. I broke it with instant tile tech. Oh man. Yeah, so this is Comet's forming quarry, and I just completely broke it, which I think is quite funny. But yeah, this is pretty much the landscape. We did a 32 deep one because we didn't want to do 16. Plus we could use some of the cobble at the time, so it was kind of useful. I guess we actually check out the storage that I made. Yeah, we actually have a lot of terracotta from it. Kind of nice. Have people been taking more? Somehow a box of granite got into the iron ore chest. It's weird. Whatever. But yeah, basically I'm still making this giant ice line here, but we actually built this quarry before we had diamond armor and a mending villager, which was kind of funny. Yeah, this is, as far as I'm aware, it's the fastest quarry ever built in survival. We did this for 1 month tour, so that went very well. But yeah, so that's pretty much it with this, so let's move on. So, this is the last project for today, and this is something that we did actually a long time ago. This is a miniature guardian farm that I made. Yeah, okay, I can go in and see this, I guess. I made a little TNT system here, where you can just light the TNT and loot the guardian. Yeah, this is a really bad design, do not use this. But this is just what we needed because we needed a few sea lanterns. Plus we also wanted to just decimate a monument, and this was more than good for that. So yeah, I believe me, Penta, Nathan, and maybe a couple of other people worked on this together. We used the ITT sand dupers to fill in everything, but we didn't keep any of the sand because we didn't want to keep any duped sand on the server, because obviously that would make the Husk Farms that we did irrelevant. But yeah, this is just something that I did in like 15 minutes, and I just decided to build it on SMP because it was more than good enough for us. But yeah, that's pretty much it for today. Thank you guys so much for watching. Yeah, that's gonna be it. So thank you guys for watching, and yeah, see you next time. Bye.